Oh, listen up. Have I got a story to tell you?
Hold on, my friend. You seem a little drunk. Shouldn't you allow one of our other friends to go first?
I don't think so. I gotta go, actually. I gotta go. I'll go.
Fine, tell your tale. Get on with it.
Alright, settle down. Now this story is about a carpenter, his wife, and a scholar. And all the fun that entailed.
Hold on, I forbid you from telling that tale.
Alright. I'm gonna tell it anyway. There once was this poor old man. Carpenter he was. He was an ordinary at the times, estate, moderate, wealth, etc. He took in lodgers in his house and offered them a place to sleep. His only guest was a scholar named Nicholas. He was an astrologer and a smart one at that. He could study theories and proofs all day. He was sly and had had his own lodging in the carpenter's house. He locked himself in that room for many a day by day. He had a wonderful voice and could play the psaltery quite well and loved to sing. The carpenter had just recently married and had a beautiful wife at that. She's pretty and just turned 18 and certainly not that fat. He feared that she would leave him because she was much younger than he. So he kept her hidden from most others so that they would not make a cuckold of him. This wife was really something else. Her skin was white as snow. She wore an embroidered apron and on her neck she wore a brooch. Oh, was she quite a show. She was faithful to her husband and was a great singer and dancer. She was the best thing that had ever happened to that carpenter. One day when the carpenter was away, Nicholas saw beautiful Allison, and he could not control himself.
Oh, Allison, I must have you. You are all I want. So come and be quiet. Come lie down with me.
Get your hands off me, for this can never be. I respect you too much, and I know you do me, or else I will scream.
I'm sorry, Allison. My love for you is just too great. I pray that you will forgive me and forget that I ever spoke. I guess I'm just meant to die alone.
I'm sorry, Nicholas. I should have thought before I spoke, for maybe we can give this a chance.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling.
I love you, dear, but we must do one thing to protect our love. My husband will kill both of us if he finds out about us. We must get rid of him.
Agreed. Here's what we must do.
On that Sunday, as she always does, Allison arrived at the church amidst a sunny morning. One clerk, whose name was Absalom, was there that day. He had curly blonde hair that was thick like a mop. His cheeks were red with gray eyes. He wore very well and all in blue. He was a fine fellow. He was able to keep himself in shape. He was able to dance and play with the violin. He could sing and play guitar as well, playing at all the bars he went to. However, he was a bit squeamish when it came to vulgar topics like farting and language. He would look onto many wives with a sensual stare, especially on the carpenter's wife.
Oh, my dear lady, my will it be? I hope that you have some faith in me.
Allison, do you hear him? Why is he playing a song in her house?
Yes, I hear him. I know. It's because of me.
And on it went. Day after day, Absalom went and tried to woo the carpenter's wife. He would lay awake at night, and he'd send her gifts such as wine and ale, even waffles right out of the oven. He'd flaunt his wealth, but never succeed, for she was in love with another man. She only loved Nicholas. He did all he could to impress her, but all she did was ignore him. He was nothing more than a baboon in her eyes. And one day the carpenter left on his way to Osney, and Nicholas and Allison had a plan.
If we play this right, the old man will have no idea what's going on, and we will be together.
Oh yes, let's do it.
And so Nicholas quietly went to his room with enough food to last him the day, doing this while Allison swindled the carpenter.
really must stay. I don't think I can make this trip.
It isn't about this Nicholas fellow, is it?
No.
Nicholas stayed in room all day, eating and sleeping and doing whatever he pleased. He sat in his bed and fiddled with his textbooks.
Nicholas, wake up! Where have you been? Have all things holy left this house? Answer me.
Get me a drink and we will speak privately about a matter that I would only talk to you about.
What is it? Are you okay, my friend?
I have received a message from God. I bear bad news. I'm afraid that this may be the end of us. Unless you do exactly as I tell you to, you will all certainly die.
Surely this cannot be. What's gonna happen?
The Almighty has informed me through a vision that there will be a great flood tomorrow night. It will wipe out everyone except you, me, and your wife. No one else can be saved. You must do exactly as I tell you.
Yes, of course, my friend. What do you need?
I need you to get me 3 washing basins of some rope and some rope. We will put these in the rafters, and they will be our personal arks. They will allow us to float upon the water that God will call down. The rope is to make sure that the best basins do not flow away. We must stay together. Finally, get your best food and wine for the arks. If it is our last time seeing the world as we know it, we should live our last day in style. The supply should tide us over until we can find food for ourselves. Tomorrow night we will go to sleep in the baskets, and by morning we will afloat on a world made of water. Can I trust you to make these arrangements?
I will. Here, my friend. I got everything you asked for. Will we be safe tonight?
If you have done everything I asked, then yes, you will be spared. And we will get Allison.
Alright, let's go to sleep. We got a long day ahead of us. La 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 la. Allison, it is such a lovely night, and there's no one I would rather spend it with than with you.
You must be quiet or else you'll rouse my husband.
You have hurt me, my love. You can't stop true love.
I will do anything to make you happy.
A kiss.
A kiss? Okay. Close your eyes.
Oh, you betrayed me. You have caused me to kiss your arse. I will never forgive you. Blacksmith, do you have any swords?
Sorry, I just sold my last one, but I've got something else.
Thank you. This will do. Allison, my love, where are you? Here. Make a sound so I know where you are.
It'll start to feel good soon. Don't worry.
What's
Worst
going
part always
on?
hurts.
What's going on here?
This man stabbed me in the butt with a hot poker. Get him away from me.
Only because Allison made me kiss her ass. Allison, what were you doing in Nicholas's bedroom when there's a flood coming?
What flood?
The one that will kill us all if we don't stay in those baskets.
Shut up and give me a bandage.
Are you okay, my Nicholas?
My Nicholas? You made a cuckold out of me! Get this out of my house this instant and never come back!
And And thus the story comes to an end. The story of how the carpenter was made cuckold, Absalom kissed Allison's ass, and Absalom inserted into Nicholas's behind. And I thought my life was interesting. Truly a tragedy, though. Oh, so you thought I was talking about the carpenter. I mean, it was tragic I didn't have a go with Allison myself. From the patience in the carpenter's ignorance, and by the singing of Freya, what a tale and what a time.